Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Larceny Barrel Proof A125 Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So it's been a while. We've been on a search for this one for quite some time. And courtesy of super fan of the channel, Steve, in the great state of Oklahoma, we finally got it because it still hasn't made it here,
It's not here
anywhere near us at all. So I was kind of happy that he did find it. So let's get into the particulars on it. This thing is not ripping nice, so we'll get right into it. So this one it comes in at 125 proof. We got it for $64.86. It is a 6 to 8 year blend of bourbons. The distillery is Heaven Hill. It's bottled by the Old Fitzgerald Distillery out of Bardstown, Kentucky. And the mash bill is 68% corn, 20% wheat, and 12% malted barley. Now we have, I can't help but the tape. We're gonna have to do something with that. It's a little crazy today. It didn't rip right.
And you started it. You did that one, not me.
I did what one? No, this is 100% me.
I checked it out and I thought like you already had
because the thing was right there, but it wasn't there. It like didn't rip that way, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with this while I'm drinking. That's it, because I can't leave it like this. Even if I got to take that whole top off, it's coming off. It looks like not good. There you go. Because it's all inside, and I'm gonna have to listen to "Tastes Like Paper" and all that stuff. We don't want that. So
I did not say a word.
We usually have had very good luck with these, so I'm kind of excited to try it. I was getting nervous because, again, we're into April, and this came out in January. In theory, well, it hasn't made it to mass yet.
I don't know what theory,
but it's for those of you that may be new to whiskey, when it says A, that's January. 125. That comes out in January. I mean, B5, so it's in May is supposed to be the B. So, I got a whoa.
Yeah,
it must be hot. 125 proof.
It hit me pretty good for some reason.
This is going to be my first sip of the day, so we're going to see what happens.
Let me know how you make out. Caught me in the roof of my mouth.
Yep. I'm got a little something to it.
I'm not getting a crazy nose out of it today.
I didn't get to roll it because someone was being a baby today and took my arm here. So, but I don't know. I'm getting a pretty good nose. I'll tell you, flavor-wise though, it was a nice that brown sugar vanilla caramel-esque flavor that was deep, rich, dark that came out of that. This does have a little bit of pop rocky going on, being that it has zero rye in there.
Yeah, I'd be lost a little bit.
It's not drinking like it's a weeder.
Because it had definitely not drinking like a weeder. Because it definitely has even the huge baby orgeat. Like your tongue, you swish it, your tongue is pretty well known.
I did. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't need to take another drink. I mean, it's sitting on there.
Yeah, my first one, I just took a sip, and that hit me like right in the throat. And this one, I swished. And yeah, like you said, it's almost like you went to the dentist and they did some doctoring.
I have to say, when you roll that on your tongue, though, that is dark, rich, thick, and absolutely delicious. Like it sits.
Oh, it definitely sits.
I'm putting a little memory on right now, because yesterday's was we did the 10-year from Jack Daniels, and that was very good. The intense flavor on this because of the higher proof. Just, remember I said I don't know if the Four Roses would hang with it just because, I like that chocolate, banana, nut ride that you get off the Jack. But, man, if this one doesn't bring a lot more to the table flavor-wise.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not that wild ride.
That's kind of a lot of money, too, for what it is.
What?
The 10.
What? No. Again, I'm saying that because we
I
got
know,
this for
in a different
like,
way. I'm just being direct.
almost like $50 cheaper.
I guess.
You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of putting it
At
out there for.
125.
Well, you know why? Because everybody has their glory bottles, and everybody wants to go chase and stuff like that. There is a lot more stores that do Elijah than do the Larceny. But man, if we don't get one of these all the time, and there's very few of them. I say it over and over again. Some might be better than others, but they're all just damn good for $64.
You don't see these left over as much as the Elijah too.
I don't think they're as common either. Like I don't think you
You're
see as
right.
many.
Not a lot. Like you said, there's random stores
Pick
in
and
the
choose,
towns
right.
that it doesn't sell in their area or it doesn't sell for them, so they don't get it anymore.
Mhm.
They may have just the basic and they don't go the extra mile with this one.
Mhm.
So I don't tend to see these like 6, 8, 10 deep somewhere. Even in the bigger stores, they have it. When it's gone, it's gone. When
Right.
and it usually goes
Right.
because there's not every store doesn't have like
20 deep.
4.
And I don't know. I get you. Man, if this isn't carrying a ton of flavor.
And those definitely came around too. It just took me maybe a little bit longer for me, but
The old pea brain in there, it's hard to remember back, for the other 3 that we did last year, and even which one, if I don't write it down, I don't remember. I have to go back and look at the video, which one actually won and stuff like that.
No, you get smarter. You have been writing them down.
I do, but I because I wanted to do the best of the last 3 years, which we did. And but man, this is carrying a ton of flavor.
It's very good. And I think I'm gonna sneeze.
I'm kind of like I don't remember them being as good as this. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm curious because it's hard to go back. We drink so many whiskeys in between when you do one of them. That's what I'm saying. To be able to say like without throwing one out here, just off of memory, this is right up there with one of the better Larcenys I think I've tried. But I can't really say that. I mean, we're gonna have to put it in a blind and see what happens.
I'm with you on that. Is it very good? Yes. Do I like it? Yes. Is it better than the others? My memory
is it better than stuff that we just recently did? Yes. That's the kicker of it. You know what I mean?
And again,
and we've done some good stuff.
The price is always right with these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's zero you can't like about it. It's it says on the bottle it's between a 6 and 8 year blend of whiskeys. It's at this. We used to get them for a little bit less. We used to get them for $59. It's only at the 64.
I was gonna say it didn't crank up really outrageous.
Again, who knows what Massachusetts prices are? Because this one came from Oklahoma. So thank you again, Steve. Because again, we haven't seen.
We
these
might
for
be
whatever
in the 70
reason.
Range,
right? I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
Yay.
Yeah, no. But man. The more I keep sipping this, I don't need much today. Oh, I just spilled it all over the table.
Did a hell of a job.
Yeah. I was trying to go slow. I don't know. This is actually really good. Let me lick the table since I didn't get any of it in my glass.
It's the shaking part.
It's not easy to do. Is that what? No. I was trying not to fill my whole glass up. I was trying to go slow, and it just doesn't work that way. You just got to pour it.
Right. Yeah.
You got to pour it like you mean it. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty well at an 8.
That's what I was kind of thinking because I wanted to go A plus on the.
I can't go A plus.
I can. What
Not
beats
yet.
this? What it doesn't matter. We can have 20 A pluses. What have we tried so far this year that beats this? The Lost Lanterns, and we went A plus. Would this run with them? That's a whole different flavor profile. But as far as actual bourbons that we have had this year,
it would run with them because of the price.
I'm not even talking price. Like if we put this in a blind, all I'm thinking is out of all the stuff we tried this year, what has beat this? Nothing. There's nothing. I mean, will there be other A pluses? Yeah, but I really don't know anything else. Like, this doesn't break when you roll it on your tongue. No, it doesn't have any bad things going on with it at all. It drinks thick. It drinks rich. It has a great finish.
It does have that. It does have that, correct.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe it doesn't have that variety pack a lot of. It doesn't have that little residual drizzle too, like some do, but that was more the rise. I'm with you. I could go I'm A. You want to go A plus? Then we'll go A plus.
So I can go A too.
We're not far off on,
I was playing devil's advocate on this.
No,
all I'm saying is
I'm trying to think,
because we've actually had a slow start this year. I'm trying to think, other than the Lost Lanterns, which again is way off profile. It's not like your traditional bourbon-esque. It's more like your Texas,
a malty bourbon type deal, or
like a single malt / Texas whiskey.
The Booker's Reserve actually was pretty tasty.
That was last year.
I understand.
No, it was very good.
We just did it not too long.
It was very good.
It was very tasty.
It was very good. But it also it was the first time
now.
Booker's actually made our top 10 list last year. Because that was a step above the rest. But in my mind, again, because we did it, last Sunday was the Booker's one. This is right there.
No,
this would fight with them. I can't. This is not lacking in any way. If you had any complaint, yes, you're not getting not yet. You get a great caramel presence in a thing, but you're not getting a huge nut. You're not getting
I'm really not getting any nut.
You're not getting a fruit. You're not getting any of that stuff. But what you get
a bourbon flavor.
It's there.
No, it's definitely there. And then if you swish it, it's for being a weeder. It's
there for days. It hangs
on.
on.
It's a very numbing weeder, which is I don't recall getting that, especially with makers. You don't get that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is today that's making it seem to have more flavor than it normally does, but it's hanging on today.
No, I'm with you.
And
it's very good.
Now that my tongue's acclimated to the proof, it's lasting more with flavor. It's not just sitting on your tongue with the numbing effect. It actually is. This is darn good. I'll go straight A, which this is right there with one of the best things we've drank this year, though. I can say that. Easily, I can say that. So, it won't matter eventually. Hopefully, we can get all three, and then we can see which one we like better. But it is.
I'm thinking this will, unless they have a remarkable year, this was going to be right there.
Yeah, I might have to write one of them down just for fun and see, because we have the A of this, and we have the A of the Elijah. Maybe I'll have to see do
a three-peat.
Yeah, well, or something. Maybe not. Just put different stuff against different stuff.
True.
You know what I mean? Just that comes in this proof. Maybe even throw in a copper and cast or something, like just to change. Well, that's what I'm saying. Just to change it up, like so that
which we have not picked one of those up yet this year.
Instead of we have some in the sack though. Oh. So instead of just we do, but instead of just doing larceny against larceny, we're gonna give it a variety pack.
No,
see how it runs.
I like that idea, and that's actually another great. That would be a great combo to knock one of those out. We don't have many copper and gas that weren't very good.
No, again, right. So that's
almost in the same price range, maybe a little cheaper.
It's a little cheaper and right around the same proof all the time too.
It is usually. It is.
Again, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely come up with something. I'll stay with you, A. I was playing devil's advocate, but this is, I think, it's a short year. We're only in April, but man, there's not much that we had that was that much better than this.
By to me, I don't know.
No, it is. But what I'm saying is I think we had so many good ones last year. I don't think we've hit it as much this year as we did last year. Last year we just lucked out into a ton of good whiskeys,
especially towards the end. We did kind of try to fire out some of them.
Right. Well, we started out hot too last year.
We
had a lot of good ones.
There's still plenty over there.
I think I was leaning towards an A+ because I think I'm enjoying this one this much more than I did that Jack. And I was up there with that one too. The Jack was good, but that lack of proof really brought it down.
And now when having this, it definitely, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should have even went as high as we did because of that.
No,
but it wasn't. And I try to categorize
it's
the
good
proofs
for what it is.
Yeah. And I try to stay in that land.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So this is here in the proof. I try to categorize those at that proof. I try to stay with those letters, for us, and these letters. So for where it is and what it was, yes, it was.
Oh, it was very good. But I know we did say if we put this up against the single barrel proof, I think it would have beat it. You know what I mean? Where this one right now, it's bringing an intensity of flavor. I'll be curious to see what if this is how they started, because I don't. Very few times does A ever win our blinds when we've done them. So if they're starting like this, that's a good sign. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Because even almost in all of them, really, A's not usually.
I think it was only like 1 year out of all of them that we actually picked it as a winner. But we'll have to see. But there you go. we'll keep this one long and sweet because I don't even know how long we just babbled on with it.
Damn
But
tasty.
I like your A. So there you go. This is the Larceny Barrel Proof A125 Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. If you guys did get this, leave a comment down below. I'll be curious what you guys think of it on there. But I remember, I think I really liked that. I don't remember what one last year, but man, this is bringing an intense flavor that I'm liking every bite of today. I
Was
can tell you that.
Found North this year or was that last year?
I'd have to. That was this year.
Was it?
Yep, that was this year. So, well, there you go. That's our review. Again, that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.